Hi, I'm Sandra Garofalo. This is for Psychology 485 at Colorado Christian University Online. Congratulations! You now have a bachelor's in psychology. What are you going to do now? Have you thought about a master's in psychology? Landrum and Davis, 2014, revealed that psychology is one of those professions for which you are going to need additional an additional professional degree, such as a master's or even a doctorate, depending on the level that you want to go to practice the craft. So if you want to be a psychologist, a therapist, psychiatrist, that type of thing, you are going to need graduate school. You're going to need masters, and you quite possibly might need a doctorate. But if you are opting out of an advanced graduate studies like a master's or a doctorate, or you just want to jump right into the workforce and get started, there are some solutions for careers with a bachelor's degree. A bachelor's degree in psychology has some possible additions that can help you in your job acquisition and your search. So volunteering is a great way to find a job that you might like. Test it out, try it out, see if you like it. I volunteered 2 years with Boys and Girls Club and then got a job with them. And I love it, and I'm still employed with them now. Job shadowing. That's where you go and you go along with the person as they're doing their job and find out if can I see myself doing this job? What does that look like? How does it feel? There are some companies that are really great to allow you to step into that type of thing. And then, of course, with a master's or a doctorate, you generally always are going to do an internship. But sometimes you can do an internship with a bachelor's. So Landron and Davis state that internship often leads to possible job opportunities after graduation. 80% of psychology bachelor degree holders who work in non-STEM fields are employed in a variety of different occupations, including education, social services, business, and more, like hospitals, that type of thing. What is the most prominent career for one with a bachelor's in psychology degree? That would be across the board, more than likely, human social services. And if you look at career profiles, it kind of gives you an idea what's out there. Some of the typical type of jobs in this field are counselor, career counselor, like for a school, um, psychiatric technician, rehabilitation specialist, like if you've been injured, either injured on the job or around home, that type of thing. There are people who are there to assist you in getting your body back in order. Sometimes you may need additional training for this, but sometimes you can get in on the ground floor level with a bachelor's and work your way up and then do some additional education as you go along. So Career Profiles is a great site to check out. With a bachelor's in psychology, when you hold that degree, 10% of the bachelor's in psychology degree holders are in STEM. So STEM is your science, technology, engineering, math type jobs. So that would be like an electrical engineer type thing. You'd be more like an assistant. You wouldn't, you'd need a master's or a doctorate for more, but you could start at the ground level. Some of these companies let you work your way up in, or like working out at the refineries, like the oil refineries here near us in Washington State. I live near Anacortes, and they have a large uh, couple of refineries out there. So those type of jobs. 80% of psychology bachelor's degree holders work in non-STEM fields, and they're employed in a variety of different occupations, such as education, social services, businesses, hospitals, that type of thing. So a lot of social service, meeting the needs of the community. So let's talk wages. You need a paycheck. You've got to have a paycheck. You've got to be able to pay off your loan for your degree, for one. You've got to eat. You've got to be able to drive a car, take care of your family. So, according to ZipRecruiter, the median income for a bachelor's degree across the board throughout the United States runs around, as they've averaged it out, about 40,000 per year. That's an average starting, but there also is the bottom floor, and it depends on what type of economic situation you're facing in your state or your community. But you could start as low as about 22,000 and go all the way up to 114,000. But generally, the median would be about 40,000. So Indeed.com has a no experience necessary category. So you can hold a bachelor's in psychology degree, and a lot of these tend to be behavior management. So for like community service um, action agencies where people are needing help, a lot of it is behavior management type issues, how to function in society. And a lot of these require no experience. You jump in. You could be like an alcohol uh, counselor, addiction counselor. This does require a little extra education along the way, but they will train you. A lot of the companies will train you to do that. So that's a great way to jump in and not have any experience and do kind of some on-the-job training. So bachelor degree holders do find great jobs. With a great attitude and plenty of research, there are jobs to be found. Blessings on your journey to holding that bachelor's degree and getting your new job. Thank you.